This is how to get the Ice Staff in the brand new Black Ops 6 Zombies map, The Tomb. For the first step, you're going to need to wait till round 8 and end up killing the Shock Mimic, and upon killing the Shock Mimic, you are going to end up receiving the first part, which is going to be the Monocle. Step 2 and Step 3 are a little bit more complicated. Around the map are going to be these dark ether lanterns, and you're going to want to shoot them, and they're going to move around from location to location at random, but what you want to have ultimately end up happening is have it land in this specific area in front of one of these two portraits. Either the portrait of the bull or the portrait of the hunter. You'll know when they're in the right spot when the symbols are glowing yellow. Each symbol on the painting represents a number 1 through 8 for the bull and a number 1 through 10 for the hunter. You need to shoot them from 1 to 8 and 1 to 10. Now, instead of telling you guys what each symbol means, I'm just going to instead borrow this image from Milo because it's much easier to show this than explain it. The positioning of the symbols is different each and every single game, but the number order does not change, so just look for the symbol that represents the number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. For the bull, shoot it up until you get to the number 8, and for the hunter, just do it till you get to the number 10. Regardless of which image you're currently working on, upon shooting the last number, a lockdown sequence is then going to start. Now, even though this is not the hardest task in the world, it is still difficult by Black Ops 6 standards, so I do recommend having at least one decent gun and maybe perhaps a few perks, because you're going to be subjected to multiple mini-bosses and even some of the hardcore bosses like the Amalgam and the Doppelgas, so please do be prepared when you go into this. Once you complete the lockdown sequence, you're going to be rewarded with one of these staff parts, and you would just rinse and repeat, do the exact same thing for the other painting, just shoot the dark ether lanterns until they end up moving into position, and do another lockdown. Once you've completed both lockdowns and now have all 3 parts, you're going to need to do one last step, which requires you to go into the Pack-a-Punch area and end up doing one last lockdown where you have to protect the ice staff as it's forming and prevent it from getting damaged. You just interact with this little area right here and a health bar will spawn in. By this point, for your own sake, I hope that you end up having a decent amount of perks and guns by now. One tip I recommend is having sentry guns, because that's pretty much the only reason why I was able to do this step successfully on solo, because Jesus Christ, this staff has little to no HP, and everybody and their grandmother is trying to kill you and break the staff. So for your own sake, please be prepared going into this last step. But after all of that, if you manage to successfully get to the point where the screen fades to white, you most likely completed the last step and now can pick up the final product, the Ice Staff. So yeah, guys, that is how you create the Ice Staff in the brand new Black Ops 6 Zombies map, The Tomb, and I do hope you guys ended up enjoying. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff, and I hope you guys ended up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTubers are ever going to see. Thanks for watching, guys. I love all of you, and peace out.